Alright, so I was actually asked to make this video by the dude I got the idea from. So huge shout out to Joe. He's the one who gave me all the info I needed. You know, kind of like a step-by-step on everything I had to do to get the WR to have the regular front moto plate. But before we get into that, I want to throw something out there. That's kind of the way I feel about it. The WR is a fantastic bike. In my opinion, I think it's a pretty modern bike, especially with the side panel shape and stuff like that. So why do we have this 1980s looking freaking headlight? Now, as a lot of you guys know, I did a video making this headlight with the off-road LED in it, but it still wasn't, I don't know, how do I want to say this? It still wasn't, I don't know, I wanted it, I guess more or less I wanted it to look not like something from the 80s in the front, and I wanted it to look more like a dirt bike. So, hence the moto plate swap, and I think it looks bitchin'. I can't wait to try it out. Unfortunately, 3 days ago, it was 50 degrees and I was riding. Now, there's snow everywhere, and it's like 20 degrees out. So, screw you, Michigan. You suck. So, I can't wait to get back out on my bike, ride it, try the new headlight out. I'll leave a link to the light bar, the LED bar, or did I just say that? I'll leave a link to the LED bar and the front number plate down in the description below, so that way if this is something you guys want to do, you know, you can go for it, whether it's on your WR or anything really. Now you gotta kind of excuse my mess, because I wasn't really sure what all I needed to do this, so I just kind of grabbed a bunch of random shit, and I've been in here working for a few days, so there's parts on the floor and zip ties and all that. But this is my 99 YZ250 that I put a 2017 front fender and front number plate on, and I love the look of it so much I kind of wanted to carry that over into the WR. So as I'm sure a lot of you know that have the WR250, there's a really cool Facebook group, and I put a post on there saying, hey, who's all put a moto plate on their WR? And super cool dude Joe posted some crazy good looking pictures of his super clean bike, which was kind of the kick in the ass I needed to just go for it. Now with the light bar being on here, as some of you will notice, I did pull my handguards off, but that's fine because they were getting pretty beat up, so I was planning on taking them off anyway. But I used the same 2017 style YZF450 front plate. This is a 7-inch LED bar from Amazon, and I turned it on last night and it is stupid bright. And I did have to put the speedometer behind the bars. These are just kind of rough tabs right now, but I just took some little flat stock of aluminum I had laying around, cut it so that way it would pinch between the bar clamps. I still got to take this back off and like round these out, obviously, so it doesn't look like hell. But I got that all put behind the bars so it looks nice. I can still get to the key, which is super awesome. And what I use to attach the light bar is just let me grab one real quick. Now when you have your handguards, this end obviously goes in your bars, and then you have a clamp that goes around your bars right here. So what I did is I took those off, and right here there's a hole for the strap right here to go like back through. I use that as a way to help mount the number plate itself, to keep it from moving around or anything like that. And then over here, let me see if I can get a good look at it. There we go. There's the bar clamp. So all you need is some what am I trying to say here? Well, depending on your handlebar size, if you have fat bars or if you have a normal 7/8 size bar, you'll just need the handguard clamps for your bars, and then the light bar itself, and a sweet front number plate. Unfortunately, these fenders are kind of hard to come by, and I poked holes in it to mount that stock headlight, which sucks. So I'm gonna try and track another one of these fenders down, but maybe not, because they're kind of hard to find. You can find them in every other color but white. Like I said, I don't know. I have a problem where I like to change stuff constantly, and my wife hates it and I hate it, but it always seems to pay off because it always ends up looking sick. So I can't wait to try it out. I think it looks a million times better than the stock headlight ugly stupid thing. And that one worked good with the LED pod in it, but it didn't work awesome. Like, it was obviously way better than the stock iridescent bulb, but I'm really excited to try this out because I know it is going to be stupid bright. And like I said, at the end of the day, it all goes down to the look of it. Like, I think it looks phenomenal. Like I said, Joe, the guy I got the idea from, he actually is the one that suggested I make a video on it. Which, one other thing, when you pull the speedometer out of the little mount, out of the stock mount, I probably did it wrong, but there's one bolt and then it's like riveted to the ignition cylinder. So just take a Dremel, cut it off, no biggie. If you do ever want to go back to the speedometer behind the bars, I'm sure the one bolt will hold it in just fine. But as I was saying, Joe, the guy I got the idea from, he's the one who suggested, hey dude, you should make a video on this. Apparently it's an asked about topic a lot, so I figured, why not? Even if you have, you know, or just a regular dirt bike that you want to ride in the woods and you're wanting to ride at night, this would be a killer setup for you. And then you can ride 24/7. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a short video, just a little update. Fortunately, I really don't have much to make videos on right now because it is freaking Arctic outside. I'm still waiting on parts to come in for the Civic, so once that gets here, we can start building the motor for the car. Yeah, pretty much just playing the waiting game on weather and parts. So, as always, I hope you guys have a killer day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.